Can you believe it? It's the end of another week. Hey, I'm your host, Matt Morgan. You are listening to Soapbox Daily, episode 143. TGIF, folks. TGIF. Thank you very much for tuning in today, and happy Friday to you. I hope you had an amazing week. I hope you had a good integrity week. I hope you did the right thing, set the positive change, so get that dominoes going to make this world a better place. Only you will know. Keep your integrity in check, and I hope it's been a good week. And also going into the weekend, hey, be mindful. Yes, be mindful of your integrity and always doing the right thing, because it's the only way we're going to make this world a better place. But let's get into, of course, speaking about the world, we're going to talk on this a little today. And our topic for this Friday, closing out the week, coming into the weekend, is hey, climate change is still a thing. Really? I mean, really, climate change is still a thing. We just thought it disappeared. We thought maybe it was a fad. You know what's going on with that. But then we look at what's going on in the world. And that's why we're going to talk about this briefly today. Climate change is still a thing, folks, and has been going on for a few decades now. And I don't know if you've been following the news or looking out the window, but, give you an idea. Just recent events. January of 2023 brought quite some wintry weather with 2 major storm fronts and a lot of snow in some areas. I mean, this weekend and even the last couple of weeks and into the final days of, I think it was last month. I don't know. Significant Arctic cold and frigid low temperatures, and then it just bounces all over the place. Canada's experienced it. The U.S. has experienced it. Other parts of the world have been experiencing these weather pattern changes, and it's been major. Like, for instance, in Canada, the West Coast is getting snow. The East Coast is getting spring weather. Yeah. And then overnight, it changes. It's just like extreme. I mean, more snow is forecast from Rockies to the Midwest, resulting in icy road conditions. Additionally, other rather intense lake effect snow will still happen over the Great Lakes and for Erie and Ontario in particular. I mean, the record warmth earlier in January, and then it goes to extreme cold. It's just really throwing things for a loop in the States, in Texas. And I know because I do support, and I've gotten calls from Texas, and I'm in Canada, so I've got support calls from Texas, and this is particularly Sheriff's Department, and they are getting emergency calls because there's snow in Texas. They don't know how to deal with snow. I mean, quite a significant amount of snow. I mean, we're talking Central Plains across the Midwest, Upper Ohio Valley, and further into the Northeast U.S. A huge snowpack has resulted, and it's hairy-carry. They don't know how to deal with snow down there. I mean, it's absolutely insane on the way these are changing. And the warm regions are getting cold, and the cold regions are getting warm, and people that are not used to it, But the whole weather pattern is completely off kilter, and we have to step back, and we have to start realizing that we, as a species, the human species, is to blame for this. We contributed to this. We have done this. This is our contribution that has thrown everything for a tailspin. California being plummeted into storms and everything else that they don't know how to deal with. California is going to fall off the map eventually because of how everything extremely is changing out there. And of course, the water levels are going up as well. I mean, I could bounce all over the world with this. It's not just the US, it's not just Canada. I mean, Australia's been going through some stuff. Somalia has been going through droughts. I mean, it's crazy on how all over the place it is. And yeah, believe it or not, for those of you that were hoping for global warming because you like warm weather versus the cold weather, you got to understand that as much as global warming might sound appealing, it's going to throw other things off kilter. It really is. It's going to throw things out of whack, and that's not what we need. That's the worst thing. Put it this way, there's places in the world that got such extreme temperatures, like an astonishing minus 62 degrees Celsius was recorded in Siberia on January 14th of this year, okay? Minus 62. Isn't that crazy? And other temperatures, although they're only going up a degree, are changing things drastically, which is not good. So what's your point here, Matt Morgan? Well, here's my point with this. Folks, forget about the appeal of warm weather. This is going to be drastic in a lot of different ways. We're going to throw things tipsy-turvy, but there's stuff that you can do to actually assist making things get back to normal. And I'll give you some little pointers, and they're trivial to you, they might seem, but they all add up. Little things make big things. Keep that in mind. Don't throw trash in the ground. Don't throw plastic bottles outside your car window and have them on the ground. Don't throw your mask mass, don't throw your garbage, put it where it belongs. Also, recycle. Make sure to recycle. Minimize your use of stuff that's actually environmentally damaging. Believe it or not, even simple things like overuse of toilet paper and paper towels and stuff like that, that all contributes to climate change. Oh yeah, look into electric vehicles. Look into stop using carbon type based fuels that are actually going to cause or aid in a bad way global warming. Look at all the stuff, or research into it a little more as to what you can do to actually help the environment and do it. Don't think it's not something that you have to worry about in lifetime. If you're alive right now, it's happening in your lifetime, okay? And it's going to actually get more extreme every single year. If 2022, 2023 winter season didn't give you any clue, could you imagine what next year's going to be if everything gets tenfold as every year goes on? Time to act is now. Get on it now. If you don't do it for yourself, do it for your friends, do it for your family, do it for your kids, do it for the next generation, but make the change. It's not somebody else's responsibility. It's your responsibility to actually do something to help the climate change. You can't put it on someone else's shoulders when it's something that you should be contributing to, because hey, guess what? You are a tenant of this planet. It's your responsibility as well. Clean up after yourself, do your part, and have some integrity. Do the right thing. Do the right thing when no one else is watching. That's what you got to do. All right. I'm going to wrap this up. I went a little longer than I was hoping because, yeah, I get a little passionate about some subjects, but that's the thing. Hey, you know what? Climate change is still a thing. It's still a thing, and you need to quadruple your efforts at this point, okay? You have to contribute. It's not something you can think about from years down the road. You have to start working on it now. So do your part. Every little part. Be responsible. Be a responsible tenant of this planet. All right, that's about it. I'm going to wrap this up. Hey, you know what? TGIF, happy Friday. I hope you have an amazing Friday today. I hope you have an amazing weekend moving forward. Keep your integrity a check, and if you're sitting back, you know, something that's not environmentally damaging and actually could be beneficial to your life and everybody else is check out themadmorgan.com. Yes, themadmorgan.com. It's our central hub where we're going to have all our podcasts, all our projects, all our information. Everything is there. Themadmorgan.com. Check it out. I'm your host, Mad Morgan. Have a good one. Stay safe. Have a great weekend. And I will see you on Monday for our next episode.